Hello, welcome everybody to Divine versus Phoenix, one of the more exciting match of this week. But then again, we have a lot of matches considering that that we've changed the format due to the week 8 until 10 split, whereas where most of the teams get placed inside a group, and there's 8 groups, each having 4 teams, and they're structured like this: the first in a division, the 8th in a division, the 4th and the 5th, and then the rest: the 2nd, the 3rd, the 6th, and the 7th. So they're pretty equal. Phoenix has been a very consistent team throughout the seasons, having been to playoffs almost every single season since their debut. And Divine has had a really hot run this season after 2 less desirable seasons, let's call it that. And this is pretty much the deciding match for both teams, I believe, because Phoenix will have to win every single one, and Divine also has to keep their lead. So let's move on to the game itself. So Divine currently from Division 4 is 4-3 with 13 RD, which is very, very good. And Phoenix has 2 wins and 5 losses with -4 RD coming from Division 3. 1 second, I forgot to put the rosters. Godfather is the starter for Phoenix, with Daniel being the starter for Divine. Sorry about the missing roster. HeyZZy I am casting right now because currently both casters are unavailable. Actually, never mind. And here we have Cosmic. He's awake. It's just that Soup is not awake just yet.
Give me a few moments while things kind of fine up on my end. My apologies.
No worries. Just need to sort out the roster as fast as possible. We should start any moment with the game. It's looking kind of dodgy at the moment. Oh, they were just waiting for my approval. Oh well.
And I'm getting prepared to enter into the room right now. So thank you again, HeyZZy.
No worries. Alright, first game is live. So Godfather versus Daniel. Oh, I just put up. Come on. Just put the wrong roster in the wrong section. Apparently Godfather and the rest joined Divine.
No, that's funny. I don't know. I'm trying to look at the stream on my end also. Yeah, I was confused. I was like, wait, what? Alright, so it looks like we're seeing peak performance currently versus a Shizu. Honestly, you know what? I am a little surprised. I feel like this is kind of a trend within Team Wars. I'm surprised we're not seeing Autumn Leaf in the lineup. We know he just got second in the MCS yesterday. Congrats to him, but very surprised that we didn't see him just kind of lined up in there.
Good stuff from him. Perhaps one of the reasons could be burnout, since he
Yeah,
spent
honestly.
quite a lot of time yesterday. Like how many hours in the MCS? Over 7, 8 hours? I don't
Yeah,
know.
no, MCSs are like those are full days, man. It's insane nowadays.
Yeah, gotta fully commit to it, and pretty sure he's from the UK, so probably still
Oh,
sleeping right now. Since it should be 3 p.m. for him, so I woke up at like 2 p.m. So
okay. In all honesty, for this game, Soup can kind of troll here and there. So initially, I thought that I wasn't even commentating. So legitimately, I wake up and I see I'm like, oh, I'm casting this game. Sack. Well, all right.
well, let's
All
hope
right.
he
Well,
wakes up sometime
he,
soon.
he better. I've been trying to cast with Soup for years. So if Soup does not cast with me, I will be beyond offended. 12,000%. Well, looks like we got some ritual beast action going on here, using the Orochi the Squall effect to go and flip that bed going up in attack position. Godfather is a very good not ritual beast, Black Wings player. If you didn't know, he plays it essentially almost every single KC Cup, and always manages to do something. But it looks like right now that's lethal.
Well, that was quick.
Yeah, I guess my real question is, so if you kind of scroll back up, the initial play that kind of started this all out was the CC activation response onto the Cosmic Cyclone that came from Godfather. So I guess my question is, why did Daniel do that? Like, I'm not really
Hmm.
sure what he was attempting to do here. Like it's not like it's going to trigger like sealed tombs or anything for him. Like he still would be equal. So I don't know what his end goal was there.
Yeah, looks pretty confusing considering that with that kind of starting board that Godfather had, going second as well, I think was kind of
Yeah.
rough.
Mm.
And
Oh
Daniel
well.
is back to setting. Really not ideal.
Yeah. Wait, is this a replay?
It is not a replay or a
What?
repeat. Uh, who knows?
I'm not even. I know they didn't repeat, but it's so funny because we're getting deja vu again because we're instantly seeing the exact same play. T set, some moon play incoming. So this is
What
just
other
rather
decks
funny.
could be utilizing a skill like Seal Tombs, for example? Uh, well, Shiranui has been moving away from it, going to level dupe or augmentation,
Yeah, I think
and
Shiranu the Tombs is kind of
too
like,
specific, I think, for a first,
yeah,
well, a second deck. DM cannot really set any monster. That's unheard of.
hmm
I'm curious to
yeah,
see what this could be. Well,
yeah. No,
Godfather starting with a really decent hand.
yeah, that's Godfather for you, man.
Yeah, can never go wrong with him as a starter.
If I remember correctly, wasn't Godfather on Phoenix at one point?
He is on Phoenix.
He is
Yeah,
like still
yeah. He
not
hasn't
Godfather. Soup,
played.
soup, soup. Soup. Oh my gosh. I mean Soup.
Oh,
Godfather's playing right now. I meant Soup. Wasn't Soup on Phoenix.
um,
Jesus.
I don't think Soup has played since season 5. Not quite sure. Let me check his roles. Um, oh yeah, he has played only in season 4, and I believe for Bricks and Potatoes.
Oh, dude, he was on Bricks?
Yeah,
What?
just for one season, sadly.
Oh my gosh.
I'm curious to check his stats though.
Okay. So there was another Cosmic Cyclone, so that was good. So that did kind of limit his searches, so he only could get the Orochi and Squall. So hopefully we do not see a level 4 come out from Godfather to kind of give Daniel Yu-Gi-Oh! A better chance at potentially surviving again. But we do honestly expect to see kind of the same play. We're going to see the level 7 Synchro Squall put the face down in attack position and give him an idea of how he wants to pursue this.
Yeah, looking pretty rough for Daniel.
Yeah, no, very, very bad. In all honesty, I'm taking a look at that through chat here. Victor Lee making the comment saying, starting out with Black Wings, that's the first. Black Wings, oh my. Oh, yeah, no, good night. Setting the pedal fin, dude.
Oh, that's rough.
No, it's even more rough, man.
Yeah, like with wind, at least you try to have a chance next turn, but Terrafin just no.
Yeah, good night.
Feels bad.
So this is the first time I've seen Ritual Beast go 0-2 this week. But no, what's even worse is this is only the second Ritual Beast stack that has not streaked with 4+ games yet. We saw Diffusion streak about 6 games with it. Mudkey went 6-2 overall. And then the game that was hours earlier to it, I have to look at upcoming matches to kind of remind myself of who that was exactly. But I do recall that vividly. It looks like Daniel Yu-Gi-Oh saying no, that was not a repeat. So it looks like they had one guy bring 2 Ritual Beasts. So it looks like they really anticipated the streaking here, but that was just super unfortunate.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Really rough.
Oh well. So I tend to kind of ask this question every time I'm casting with somewhere in the moment. HeyZZy.
Let's hear.
Yeah, I would.
If you're in this position here, and right now you're currently playing against a Black Wing player, and you're down about 2 games. What do you send in to counter? What's your idea of what you see coming out?
Honestly, most likely Dark Magicians. Not quite sure, but it's just a matter of going first or second at this point in time, because like yeah, Dark Magician could still win going second, because Black Wings is a more like it's harder to go first as Black Wing compared to going second as Dark Magician. Just my thoughts. I'm not quite good on the current meta.
That's interesting. Yeah, no. Usually I wouldn't kind of anticipate here that we'd probably set to see some like some element sabers, you know, get some Malay-Hu flips, kind of stop their synchros. Plus they already play so many floodgates and Fiendish.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no.
Max K is not in the
Black Wings
lineup. That's what I said.
And run like some of them run like 1 CC run, or some of them run 2 to 3, as opposed to kind of focusing on playing close or kind of running it in conjunction with close. But yeah, man. No, I honestly would be expecting to see some of that action here.
More so if they also have probably another DM in the back.
Yeah, no.
As we've seen from the MCS, it kind of had a lot of tops yesterday.
Yeah.
I believe 9 out of 32.
Yeah, no. I didn't even take a look at the full breakdown yesterday. Honestly, I tried to participate. It was a poop fest, man. I played Shiranui. I played a total of. I only played 3 rounds. I played 3 rounds. I lost every single one. It was so embarrassing. And what makes it worse is I played a total of I think 8 games, and 5 out of 8 games I opened up pure back row, no monsters, no draws.
That's raw.
Remaining, 2 more pure monsters, and then 1 game, 1 monster, 1 back row, and that was just one of the maybe 2 or 3 games that I actually won. I was like, all right, this deck sucks. It was so unappealing.
To think it will happen in MCS specifically in the first 3 rounds, like, that's so demoralizing.
Yeah, no, well, my clanmates of Vorpal Swords, like Victor, Dexter, a few other friends, we always tend to try to play a lot of our games together. So for them, it's kind of just jokes because they literally just see me opening up like complete garbage, and they're like, "How does this happen?" I'm like, "This is MCS luck, my friend." Every time.
Yeah, you just get used to it after a while.
Yeah, no. But I'm glad some of my friends and clanmates did well. But looks like right now they're gonna send in Let It Brick.
Probably with a counter deck. Seeing 22 cards with the Yami Yugi, you can expect seeing an Element Saber.
So it looks like we are going to see some Element Sabers coming out from Let It Brick currently. We must have been getting on the app or something, because it took them a little while to get in that room, in my opinion.
Right. Maybe they were debating more counters that they could have available, but it's just that you should see counters more as a short-term solution, I guess. Like, you wouldn't want to keep an Element Saber in the back for, I don't know, the 15th duel. You just want to deal with it as soon as possible. And Element Saber is just the best one to do so. Seeing the classic starter, even setting up for a next turn with a Lopoila. Will not be available for a battle phase though, but we'll see. This is the 3rd time that Godfather went 2nd in 3 duels, so he could still be having something. But with 2 back row and an active Molehu, I kinda doubt it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Black Wings are the deck. I mean, if Saber's the deck you really go 2nd against, considering all the back row they can run now. But I will say that for the Element Saber player, you can see small details that are just kind of showing their competency. Like, first off, you're already opening up double back row with Molehu Palace, which is very nice, but we saw that he added the lap to hand, so right there, that's already indicating he's playing around the Cosmic Cyclone his opponent potentially may have, to kind of make more use to letting himself to allow him at least that 1 flip. Like, perfectly now, Cosmic Cyclone on the Palace, so if he did not get that search off, he would have had essentially maybe 0 flips depending on his back row. So very, very good here from the Element Saber player, but looks like right now Godfather is looking to make some type of leadway here. I think Blackwing players, or at least in my opinion, I've never seen them really think out how they're gonna win in the next 2 to 3 turns. It's kind of just been like sack or bust. Like, I never see them really
Yeah,
kind of
pretty
chill,
much.
So yeah, so I'm really curious to see how Godfather approaches, especially a player of his caliber. So
It's gonna be a bit hard, but the more he waits, the more in the favor of the Element Saber it will be. So he should act pretty soon, I think, but seemingly we're seeing bricks, or just not wanting to fully commit to a board just yet.
yeah, like in all honesty, like it's just really hard. Like you're in a weird position if you are the Blackwing player, because like if we're just taking a real look at it here, if you only have one set and pass, that's kind of like, you know, you have no battle phase, so it kind of definitely sucks. We know he just top decked Malehu because that lap wasn't him, so he does have at least one flip. But now it's like 2 back row. Where's the floodgates at? Like,
And on top of that, no Black Whirlwind, and one of the worst monsters to normal summon with Zephyros.
Yeah.
Like just on an empty board like that.
Yeah. If you have a Whirlwind with a Zephyros, it's usually golden. But honestly, I think I see what he's doing here. And if he's doing what I think he's doing, if he plays this specific card, I think Godfather might have sealed it a bit more. Granted, I don't think I would have brought out this Bora, so he must not be doing what I'm thinking. But I'm not gonna say anything. We'll just see here, because man, that's okay,
so this is the moment.
Yeah. So what I was thinking, HeyZZy, is, so I'm probably one of the few players that still do this, but I honestly was anticipating for him to go into a Black Rose Dragon right there, because usually people tend to kind of cut that card for Pixie, because, you know, Pixie is pretty good. You could easily argue that it's better potentially.
Right.
But in this specific matchup here, where we know that you are able to just flip everything, like just do a complete like wipe of this entire board, it'd be so nice.
Yeah, that's really scary. Like, even with general Blackwing decks, if people think of such small additions to their deck just to make them so much stronger, but give up a bit of their consistency, like in this situation, Black Rose would have been huge. It would have left Brick with only a Lapoila in hand, probably not even if he chose to discard or something. And Godfather was in a good position considering he had Zephyros in the grave. He had the Bora as well. Could have been pushing for a lethal really easily.
Yeah. So right now, we saw that Godfather was unable to sack off. Looks like he was able to unclog himself here. Let a Brick playing it very smart in the sense of that I'm pretty sure everyone knows the card that he's playing around that potentially is set from Godfather. We can speculate that potentially it is a close. We know that Blackwing players tend to not set close without a synchro, and we have to understand that he did send that when he had the Zephyros Elite just on the board strictly. So definitely a lot of thought kind of going back and forth on here.
Right.
Right now, Blackwing versus Sabers going to 7 turns. This is like not what you typically would see, so
Yeah, the duel either ends on turn 2 or turn 3, pretty much. Well, we're seeing an attribute change which could indicate a top-decked Alistair.
Yeah. Top deck alley or honestly invocation set. Yep, invocation set. That's what I thought. Alley is probably the middle card, I would assume. Oh no, it's a new one. Okay. So he perfectly plays around close here.
Right.
So it looks like right now, if I do the math, 41 over 18. And when I say do the math, I mean just wait 30 seconds for him to swing in for damage so I know if he won or not. Is he doing a double invocation play? Yes, he is. Because that was not lethal. I mean, actually, no, technically it was. 41 over 18 was 23. And then after that, 39 over 28. But at this point, we just see that Let It Brick is showing that he's not going to let it brick. He's just going to let it rip.
Yeah, definitely showing that he's got lethal.
Yeah.
No backroom to stop it. No nothing. And that's it for Godfather's first deck.
Yeah. I mean, I know there's a mutual respect between these two considering how they were in a team. So I know that a worthy man like Godfather would definitely not be too upset about losing to an old teammate. So
yeah, for sure. They try to make it as competitive as possible and as enjoyable as possible.
yeah.
Now I'm wondering what his second deck could be. Because I'm pretty sure he expected an Element Saber as a counter. So probably an Element Saber counter as his second deck.
Yeah, no. I would anticipate, I mean, we know Victor Lee is the coach of Divine, so we'd have to anticipate that, there is something. He's just, he got prep for them. I'm assuming we're gonna see some DM.
Could be. E-Saber is going first. Palos would be more than ideal.
Yeah, already looking decent. Just one set. Malay who passed.
If he's got an Element Saber in hand, I guess it's passable, but...
Yeah, I would assume such. I don't think he kind of tend to pass without really having one. It looks like we are going to see some Dark Magician action happening here.
Adding Circle. Probably gonna fish out for Navi or Dark Magician. Either of the two he doesn't have. We've seen this combo a million times already. Gets the Circle. So something he didn't really want to add. Unless he's already got a full combo already in hand. Seeing that he's got Illusion Magic as well. And the 2 set cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty rough already for Let It Brick.
Yeah. Typically, if you go first against, or at least you'd hope going first versus, what's the name of it? Against Element Saber's Dark Magician, you'd want something a little decent here, but right now he's gonna get the palace, so that will allow him to search for that lap. However, if we do see him kind of add it back to hand, I would expect Godfather to kind of
immediately activate.
Yeah, there it is.
Any of the back rows. That could be Magician's Navigation. Letting the summon happen could be indicating that he's got perhaps 2 Navi.
Yeah.
And if that's 2 Navi, then that hand was bonkers.
Yeah.
Circle, Rods, Illusion Magic. Double Navi, I think. So that's one. I activated the Navi first, so didn't try to bait Lapoida in any way, so he could realistically have 2 of them. And there it is. Oh. That's filthy. I think that's just game. It has to be.
Essentially, yes. You could argue, because now he has 2 negates in the graveyard. He does have a free banish. We'll choose to banish the Malehu here. Very, very good. Trying to get all those flips out of the way. So essentially what's going to establish game for him here would be, I don't know if it would be expanded or if it would be a normal summoned rod, but nonetheless what's really going to establish true dominance for him is going to be what's it called? Making sure his opponent does not have a Karibo in hand.
Yeah.
But very smart coming from Let It Brick, putting that Lapulia face down, knowing the fact that if he's just off an attack position, he could potentially just kind of get ran over here. So that is indicating he does want to minimize the damage being taken. But I will say this, 2 vanillas on board is not bad considering how a lot of the traps coming from Element Sabers tend to be focused on effect monsters and vanillas. I'm surprised he didn't do the Illusion, Normal Summon, DM, and then Tribute Rod from the Graveyard effect to kind of get off Illusion's effect more. But nonetheless, this is also fun. Also playing Heat Wave, so it looks like he's main decking this, which is that this card can only be activated at the start of the main phase 1, but neither player can normal or special summon an effect monster until your next draw phase. We saw this card used yesterday from Autumn Leaf, very popular, so I'm not surprised we're seeing Phoenix implemented now, but I mean, I'm surprised he's giving them Destiny Draw. What the what?
I don't think it matters unless the face down is Invocation.
Well, he's got 2 negates, so
yeah, no matter what he does, I think it's over. Unless the back row can magically stop it, but you have Fiendish Changer, which does nothing. Navi just will negate anything else.
I expect him to search out another back row to start forcing up the negates, but honestly, letting him have the ability to just add Malehu back to get the flips out is going to be annoying, because that will stall. So I don't know if I would have swung.
The thing is, he won't be able to summon the Malehu. He'll only be able to set it. Same for Alistair, same for pretty much anything. And no matter what he sets, there's gonna be a second Dark Magician that will just attack for lethal. So, not even Sphere Kuribo could save him, realistically speaking.
Well, maybe. So let's say he gets out the Malehu. So Malehu, you get the flips out. You stop one of your Dark Magicians from attacking, and 1 kills the Malehu. That drops you down to what? 600. attribute. So
That's fitting. Just one last thought from him.
okay, good night. Yeah, good night. Oh, jeez. Letter Bricks always with those opening up invocation plays. Yeah, no, Godfather sealed the deal with this one.
Yeah, that hit wave was everything. Just killing off Brick's whole turn. Even proving he doesn't even need the navis. Just using 2 Cosmic Cyclones. Oh well. Godfather cementing his pretty good position as a starting player for Phoenix with a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, no, he's definitely making a good name for himself right now, as he should. I've always thought Godfather was one of the better players, so it just sucks that we didn't see him play too much.
Yeah.
This season or so, but I mean, when he always comes, he always puts on a show, so.
Yeah, for sure. And now they need him the most. If I recall correctly, they said they were keeping him for playoffs, something like that, but at this point they have to use him. And look, they're doing pretty well.
Yeah. I never actually understand that mentality of kind of keeping players just for certain like occasions, like playoffs and whatnot. It's like,
I hope they were just memeing.
Yeah, I hope so.
Something like, his power is so great as a player that they have to use him only on playoffs. Else they would just dominate the main season, and that wouldn't be fun for Phoenix. Let's see now what Brick's response would be. Shizu Mirror. And with that comes Archmagician Mirror.
Alright, so I have to kind of scroll back up because I have no idea. So Let It Brick starting out in the Dark Magician Mirror match going first. The Dark Magician Mirror match, honestly, is one of the most horrendous mirror matches, in my opinion. I genuinely just...
It shouldn't exist to have such a 50-50 Reliant deck matchup going on.
It's literally who opened combo first and who opened more busted first. That's it.
Yeah.
All it is.
No, little to no interactivity whatsoever. Like even Godfather starting with the Rod here, like it's turn 2, so he has to have a more bonkers hand than he had in the last game. And the last game was pretty bonkers. Rod, 2 Navis, Illusion Magic, and 1 unknown card.
Yeah, no. I wish I opened as busted as these guys. That's consistently too.
Yeah.
Going to battle phase looking to crash both of these rods together. It's gonna make me touch. Looks like they do.
And here comes the Navi.
Yep, good night. That's sealed it.
Good night. Yeah, this one that was quick.
Yeah, that was quick. Oh my god.
Godfather having his own Navi. Yeah, I just whoever went first just wins.
Yeah. We needed Godfather to reveal the main deck Chaos Hunter one time.
Well, after so many going seconds from Godfather, he was bound to go first at some point.
Yeah.
Brick even going further with the illusion magic. Gonna cement his board even further. Yeah, going second 5 times in a row. In the first 3 or 4, I guess he wanted to go second, but against Dark Magician, it's your death sentence.
Yeah, the one time he goes second and it ruins him.
At least Divine will be able to fish out another counter deck from Phoenix.
Now, you may not know, but I mean, you're head ref, you know everything. So, in this case here, we have Divine, who potentially could be a playoff team, considering they're X and 3. And then we have Phoenix, which is already
Down
lost
5.
how many games? They've lost 5, yes? So they are no longer a playoff contending team. So even though they no longer can make it, essentially they are placing themselves in a position to cut Divine out of their first playoff run, correct?
Yeah. That should be their best bet. Not only on this match, but also on the next 2.
That's just very funny. That's very funny to me. This
Oh,
match doesn't
double
even matter for
Navi.
them, and they just lose.
Yeah. Well, that was very quick and very interactive, if I may say so myself.
Yeah, only skilled duels. That's
Only
it.
skilled duelists in this room.
Okay.
Nobody else allowed.
Well, GG's on both end. Good job, Let It Brick and Godfather here.
Yeah, for sure. Pretty good leads. Godfather brought Phoenix, and Let It Brick still standing strong.
One brief moment.
Yeah, all 5 games Godfather. Even when you wanted to or not wanted to go second. Like in the first 3 or so duels. Yeah, going second was the most ideal. But we're seeing T-Nobis. Or T-Nobs. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. Or I guess we can call him Monkey Boy 99 as well. Just some food for thought. I wonder when Heinz is gonna cast with them again. We've seen Heinz cast with Monkey Boy a lot this season, but...
Yeah, no, they're pretty good friends, man.
We need to revive the meme again. Godfather is saying it didn't matter if I went first or second in first 3 games. I had close every game. Yeah, as well as the Cosmic Cyclones and the good boards. Thinking about it, like almost every single game you had such a good hand.
Yeah, that's Godfather for you. That's why he's the Godfather.
Sack or be sacked, pretty much.
Yeah. He's like, you want to sack me? No, I'm gonna sack you first. And he just does it.
Yeah, that's it.
So looks like from T-Nobes, all we're seeing is a set pass. So the thing is, you can't even say his hand is not ideal. We know he could be playing just relatively passive, based on the fact that we know Dark Magician cannot OTK you, or FTK, I should say, first turn kill. So right now, he's probably just like, all right, I can comfortably set and chill, play around the Cosmic Cyclones my opponent potentially has. No delay there, so clearly no spheres or anything, but right now we do need to see some type of top deck or anything coming from T-Nobes currently, especially on his return back game. Of course, we want to see him pop off a bit, considering how he's an old slash brand coming back free Phoenix member.
For sure. They started out pretty strong with Godfather and now T-Nobes. I'm expecting to see maybe a hero deck. I'm not quite sure which character plays Aster exactly. I'm suspecting he's playing Bring It or something like that, unless no Grit. Alright. Well, who plays Grit in this current day and age anyway. But either way, we're seeing the Navi. That's one negate.
Yeah.
But through 3 back row. Currently lethal even with just the raw attack, so he has to get rid of all 3 attacks somehow. And have a counterplay next turn. With only 2 cards next turn in hand. Alright, seems like they accepted their fate and they already announced that they'll be repeating. Repeat PHX 1 out of 2. Alright, that was a quick win. And just like that, the score is even once again. Lady Brick putting the hard work right now for the team. So as mentioned earlier, T-Nobes will repeat. Maybe we'll see more action from his deck. Either that or the second deck is more unfit for the Dark Magician matchup. Probably was expecting to win that, but the bricks just said no. Both the ones in hand and his opponent. Brick going first again with a rod. Ideal. Circle gonna add another circle. And 2 sets. I'm seeing a pattern there. Why am I expecting another 2 Navis or 1 Navi and 1 Illusion Magic?
Yeah, no, this is
both Dark Magician decks have opened like that so far. Like even Godfather when he was losing, just the fact that he went second with that hand, like everybody could have, either of the 2 could have won. It was a little 50-50 because they kind of had the same hand. But enough of that, because we'll be seeing Ferris come down to the field.
Yeah, no, right now, if we're seeing Ferris come out off of an increase here, I really wonder if we're going to see, you know, the Stratos play pop right now, where you summon the Stratos and it just pops on the back row.
No Ferris effect, interestingly enough.
Does he have the other one in hand already?
Let's hope not.
Because that would really, really suck.
At least he's got the Stratos, but if it's double Navi, he just won't care. But at the same time, if it's like Illusion Magic and Navi, for example, he would have been forced to give up one of the three. Thankfully, though, he destroyed Circle. Mask change is certainly still in the talks.
Yeah.
I believe either of the two would be enough for lethal. If there is no navigation summon. And no delay whatsoever.
Wow.
And that's game. That was quick yet again. Let it break, just
Let it brick.
yeah, it's in his name. What more can we say?
I'm more surprised. I honestly thought we were gonna see a blast come out, because back row popping or removal would be kind of really big there. But understanding that, granted, it wasn't gonna do much because Circle was gone, so I guess that was fine.
Yeah, could have also perhaps kept it for later if there was something that could stop. But Tinob's probably tested for the back row. As soon as he went into the battle phase, probably saw nothing. And yeah, that's the game. Right now we're expecting the third from Divine. That's a lot of games in not even 1 hour actually. Like around the 1 hour mark you'd expect a 3-3 or a 3-4, but we're only 50 minutes in. Teams have been pretty fast with their, not only with their games, but with their timers as well.
Yeah, no, everyone's trying. I think timer's been really big as of late, and a lot of people are getting screwed by it right now, so they're kind of just like, ooh.
Yeah, it's better to be precautious. Like,
yeah.
The referee usually announces every 5 minutes, like around the 10-minute mark, the 5-minute mark, and the 3-minute mark, kind of. And after the 3-minute mark, like after every single player change, or every single action that would trigger the timer. And yeah, teams deserve to have their timer known. It's just that if there only was a way to like use the stream somehow and display the timer of the team. Understandably so, the timer would be public, which is something I wouldn't be really that fine with, but at least they wouldn't have to be concerned about it, because a referee could, for example, omit the 10-minute mark and suddenly the team is down, I don't know, to like 7 minutes instead, and they only have brought out 2 players. And for 3 more changes in players, that's not really enough time. Regardless though, we'll be seeing the Divine God himself, Victor Lee, at the table.
Big God.
Rocking Elemental Hero Divine Neos Madness Leaves combo. Very, very fitting. With the Black Wings. So certainly a pretty good counter. Going first as well, and just popping off right now. Going really fast through the place. Which is a sign that he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Going into Pixie. With your rush as well for the other Ancient Dragon. See if he chooses to go into.
Okay, no, I do remember he's going against I do remember he's going against heroes here. A little different, in my opinion. I tend to not go really all aggro or attack position with everything against heroes, because unless you have close, dude, that Trinity Crush is really gonna be annoying because like 50 over 28 swing, and then knowing they probably have like another monster. Like literally, and anytime I go a matchup like this, I'm like, all right, how do I avoid getting sacked and OTK'd? Because for some reason my opponents just always seem to have it.
And not only that, but just if you get to live from a Trinity Crush, you will still have like little to no cards. Like Victor Lee currently has 0 cards, with Black Whirlwind being sent to the grave right now. So one of those 2 back rows should be able to save him. And considering that he summoned Zephyros, we could probably see a close, perhaps. It's one of the only back rows that Black Wings realistically still play. I don't know. Certainly a good first turn border though. Provided that he's got a counter trap. Seeing a Cosmic though on the dead Black Whirlwind.
Why did he set the Whirlwind?
And yeah, it's gone. No.
Like what?
Celestial as well.
No, I don't. Because now he revealed he just didn't have close. I'd rather bluff I had close because now he's destroyed. Look at the delay. He destroys the field cell because the Celestial's effect. He's gonna kill the Zephyros. You see there's a delay here, so he 100% has the he has the mask too. He's gonna reveal it. Yeah, see? Look at it. Boom. You should have bluffed. Because now he's gonna be able to kill this, get 200, get another mask out. So it won't be lethal here.
But it will put him in a very winnable position. Or he's got double match change, I guess.
Yeah, there it is. That's
so sacky.
If he let legit small things, like honestly, if he had bluff close, I would have reconsidered a lot of my plays. But even then, based on T-Nobe's hand, it really was a sack or bust, unfortunately.
Yeah, almost every single card he played was just played exactly when it should have been.
Yeah. You know, honestly, I mean, if he was playing Koga, we could have saw like a mass search for Koga play. You see him chill, but I don't know. T-Nobes was getting the job done still, so good part on him.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if we're gonna see a repeat or anything, but
well, I'm on the lookout for any potential announcements. Victor Lee is typing, and the repeat is here. Yeah. So repeat. Yeah. Divine Water 2. So both teams have used a repeat so far. Very good. Well, let's see if it will change and Victory could potentially go second. And he's going first again. Oh well. Well, now he's gotta play around. You cannot really play around double mass change. That's the thing.
Maybe.
Yeah, if there's a Ferris effect, for example, you could waste that, but normal summon any, or I guess Celestial was pretty huge last game actually. Just getting rid of a field spell and the boost that could have allowed Anki to go over Raikiri.
I think there's a few things he can do, but right now I want to see how Victor approaches it first.
Yeah.
Especially based on the last game. I don't know.
Let's just hope there's no bricks involved.
Yeah.
And just as I say that, normal summon Chris.
Okay.
So currently no Simoon nor Black Whirlwind.
Yeah, no, very unfortunate right now. So I'm assuming it's gonna be a Pixie and pass.
Or Fairy Dragon works just as well.
Oh. I didn't even know they were playing AFD in this build. Interesting.
Yeah. He could have brought it last game, but I suppose he was going to try to end the game on turn 3, but Tinob's just double mass change.
Yeah. Has Victor ever gone 0-2 in what's it called?
In a game match?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly. I think his worst was 1-2 or something. I'd have to check match reports someday. Actually, I'm gonna check it right now. I'm curious.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm very curious because
So Victor Lee last week went 3-2.
nice.
Week 6 he went 2-2.
Okay.
Week 5 he did not play. Went 2-2 in week 4. Did not play in week 3. Went 3-2 in week 2. And in week 1 he went 2-2. So yeah, he went 3 times 2-2. So just even.
Okay.
Occasionally here and there 3-2. So his average seems to be around there. So the Vion normal summon cannot banish either by Vion or next turn for Celestial.
Yeah. So potentially looking to just sit out the deck to hopefully draw into that Cosmic Cyclone here.
Yeah. Interesting that he was more concerned about the back row.
Yeah.
Or he just had the second one. That also works. Oh, Master of Fusion.
Oh, Master of Fusion. He's not playing Bring It? Oh, what the? So he's looking for that Celeste draw 2 next turn.
And the Adoration with the Mal in hand as well. So he will be able to get over the Fairy Dragon this turn.
Yeah. Not bad.
Not bad. Good position from T-Nobes.
Yeah.
And now Victor is gonna have a hard time to deal with that. Not only with the Adoration, but next turn we'll have T-Nobes with 3 cards in the hand. Potentially. Let's see. Oh, Rosh, not a card you want top deck in that moment.
Yeah, that's tough.
Now this could be something.
It goes through. No CC. This might be Victor's time to turn this around.
Yeah, and seemingly no delay either from either of the actions presented, like the normal summons, the special summons, the effects. Probably counting how many black wings he's got in the grave for a potential Chidori lethal.
Yeah.
Through the back row, if he thinks he's safe enough to swing. But here's the thing. He has Pixie, he has Fairy Dragon. Chidori has to be in there, right?
Oh, 100%. No, you can't run it without Chidori.
Alright. I was concerned for any potential extra deck space issues, but it's fine. And that goes through. And thankfully, the Divine God himself, Victor Lee, will not go 0-2. Not without the fight.
Yes. Good job, Victor. Good job.
And with that, Tinox will leave and make room for another Phoenix member. Going a solid 2-2. Top deck poly. Oof, that's rough.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate. So that's what this is something stupid. But nonetheless, right now, I mean, this is a pretty close war overall.
Yeah, surely. Like, the biggest lead we've seen was the 3-1 at the beginning from Godfather.
Yeah, Godfather giving a very easy start. And
and it's gonna be Robbie on
nice.
on the top player spot. Victor going first yet again. I think this is the third time he's going first. That's rough.
Well, I mean, going first against Sabres, I don't think that's bad.
Oh yeah, considering if he's playing Sabres, then yeah, it's more than ideal.
Yeah, no.
Especially since he searched Zephyros, which means that he's probably got Orochi in hand, or yeah, he's gonna just search it.
Yeah, he gets another summon search.
Yeah. Seeing Pixie Dragon, so yeah, was just gonna say that he's got more fodder for the original Fairy Dragon or Raikiri. I guess at this point you wouldn't really want to set up the Necro Valley.
Yeah, I was wondering that.
Just gonna do the same play as seen in the first game he's had. This time with only one back row. testing for delays with the face down palace. And it does not go through. Cosmic will be able to negate that, to banish it.
Yeah. Victor not allowing any Malay who flips, potentially revealing he may not have that close in hand, so he does need that protection for his monsters at the moment. And right now,
gonna have to rely on the Element Saber player just passing onto something. At worst, just at best destroying just the Zephyros.
Yeah. The Zephyros already did use its effect, so it's not like it's gonna really serve too much for purpose.
Yep.
And by getting rid of the Zephyros, he will potentially open himself up to flip down whatever the new set is, which essentially will kill that Valkyrie from those pops.
Yeah.
That's it.
So Malehu with at least a flip in the form of a floodgate or another element saber in hand, as well as a finish chain. That should be the hand that would save Ravi currently.
Yeah.
And it's pretty rough considering that Palace could not activate. Now does the job well, I suppose, by destroying Zephyros, but those two back rows have to do the work.
Yeah.
Another black whirlwind.
So he's looking to get off another search just to kind of thin up the deck a little bit more, searching for another level 4.
And no floodgate went through, which is very important. Pixie gonna get rid of Nalu. And then Raikiri will be able to pop one of the two back rows, unless a Divine Wrath is involved.
Yeah. Bye bye D-Wrath. So now that kind of sucks. So he Divined Wrath the Pixie, but he is allowing the effect of the Raikiri to go through. Unless it's a Fiendish, it's a little backwards in my opinion. So it is a Fiendish. Okay, good here. However, he will be able to get rid of that water monster. And right now, we're only essentially going to... But the Saber player only wins based off a top deck, in my opinion.
Yeah, it has to be pretty much Alistair.
Yeah, Alistair. Another Palace could be okay.
Yeah, just to stall it a bit further. And
yeah, no.
at least denying any attacks.
Yeah, no. Palace actually could be pretty decent. Yeah, because
yeah,
that can,
he's got at least 5 outs to it in 17 cards.
Just don't top deck Invocation, because I know a lot of these players tend to do that.
Yeah, just don't top deck badly.
Yeah.
And then you win. At least it's gonna deny lethal for one more turn, I suppose. And provide an additional 200 when or if Palace goes up.
Yeah, yeah. It definitely sucks, but oh well.
Gonna make room, interesting. That's a good play, actually.
Oh yeah, no, this will have some way better follow-up.
Yeah, so he was pretty much on a timer now for Ravi. And no Palace, no Alistair, only one back row. Has to be something very, very good. Another finish chain to potentially stop Chidori from attacking.
Yeah, it could be nice. So we are going to see another synchro coming out now.
App's already letting me know that they'll be repeating. They're just accepting the loss at this point.
So that was a top wicket location. Yep. Nice.
Alright, so Victor Lee going 2-1. So already going around his average, but can he go further than just the average? That's the question we should look out for.
Can Victor go further beyond?
Yeah. This time Ravi goes first. Pretty good for him.
Yeah.
But with the same opener. I'm not sure if this opener would be as good as the last game though. Because now you are fearing the OTK potential. Provided that the back row is dead or there's no Malehu flip. This time we'll be seeing not only one Black Whirlwind but also Simoon. So it's gonna be pretty rough to start out. And the chain went through. He's gonna allow Victor to pop off for now with the searches. Playing very fastly.
Yeah, Victor just trying to get the sack over with already.
Yeah. He's playing for intimidation. Like even I am intimidated. Plays so fast, no mistakes. Like yeah, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah. I will say, I think if you're as experienced a player as Victor and many others, in my opinion, the deck or certain decks, they become very brain dead for you in the sense of that you don't have to think too much. It's essentially like, you know, the back of your hand is like a second nature, and I think this is a clear display of what we're seeing here from Victor.
Yeah, for sure.
Granted, however, we do have a clogged board from him, considering how these squalls get flipped down as I anticipated, and now he has no way to run over that Malehu. But nonetheless, Victor is looking to clear up the space by allowing these Zephyros to die out right now, so he could be in a semi-okay position potentially.
Only an Alistair will be very, very unfortunate right now.
Yes, I agree.
As long as he doesn't get punished by it. Palace will make things rough, however.
Yeah.
Because now Malehu will be bigger no matter what than most of your level 4 or level 6 or lower Black Wings you've got. Gonna activate Palace as well.
Yeah, looking to still play around Cosmic Cyclone. Very, very good here.
Yeah, need that follow-up in case the Malejo is gone. Or the palace itself. Or he could clear the board, I guess.
True.
Still gonna have 5 cards to deal with, so let's hope that he also has perhaps a finish chain.
I would assume so.
I'm gonna be seeing another Zephyros. With a Malejo immediate flip. That would kill his turn.
Yeah.
No additional normal summons aside from Simoon, but there's nothing to synchro into. The Zephyros can stall, I guess. Or just, yeah, with the Gale in hand.
Alright, just had no flood one time.
Or a Malejo. Oh.
Malehu from jeez, dude, he's going for all the flips.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Yeah, no, that's curtains, dude. That's literally curtains. Oh, Necro's gonna help out. Necro's gonna help out a lot, actually.
Yeah.
Because
now there's no risk of Purgatrio, even with an Alistair top deck.
Yeah, I know. Literally dumping that water right there essentially was his last real, like, fusion. So right now, like, without floodgates and stuff, Victor could make a very serious push here.
Right. How many... Yeah, he's got no more
Oh my
Element
god.
Sabers, but the floodgates. Ah. Gonna have to get rid of one of them, sadly. That exposes him to a potential Alistair lethal. And we have seen Ravi play Concentrating Current as well. So that could also be something noteworthy. Big delay.
Yeah, very big delay.
Because I'm pretty sure there's no more Element Sabers in the deck.
I think it's a Fiendish.
Yeah. Like, would he realistically let the attack go through and risk a next turn synchro? Or just disable everything now and try to control the game? Yeah, he repeated.
Yeah, so what's a Fiendish?
Alright, fuck. Messing up the scores. Yeah, now it should be correct. Sorry about that.
All good. All good.
Didn't even get to see, so yeah, there was the finish chain. Gale, however, will be able to get rid of the face of Zephyros through a Synchro Summon. Raikiri, revealing a face-down Black Whirlwind. There's not many Black Wings to search right now, so he's gonna be really...
There's no delays, it's going by really fast right now. Oh my goodness.
I think that's it.
Victor can really push here now. Necrovale is gonna do it. That stops everything. He needs another Fiendish, I think.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
And the thing is this. Oh no, Victor's only at 300 life points. He can't even CC anymore. Dude, they're both in a weird spot.
I still think that the Victor's got a game because I think there's no more Element Sabers left in the deck for Ravi.
There's no more E-Sabers, but I just wish there was a way for... I don't think there is a way for... Yeah, no, there's no way right now for the Element Saber player to clear anything. Yeah, there's the close. Yeah, free BBC. Good night.
Yeah, good night. That's it. Victor is really going above and beyond. And now Divine, I think, has their first lead for this game. Thanks to him. Ravi, sadly, even with the repeat, not being able to stop the Black Wings from shrieking.
Yes, very, very unfortunate. I think that was well played from both players, honestly.
Yeah, that's a given.
Yes, yes, yes.
Apparently it was a throne game. Switch both to defense was game. I assume it was at a point before Necro Valley or something like that.
I don't know.
Or perhaps, I don't know, another Fiendish that could just stall out and play for deck out. I'm not quite sure. That's awful. Because now they have to throw in yet another counter to Black Wings. In a situation where it could have been won, according to them.
Yeah, that's super unfortunate.
Yeah, now they understandably have to think about it, use up the timer, because there's a lot of time left.
Yeah.
Think about your choices, because there's only 2 players remaining. Gonna now have to play for the long game. Get as many wins as possible. I wonder how the other games are going right now.
Well, Armies lost 10-6. Ricky went 5-2 as the MVP.
Oh.
Sunclan and Neo's pretty close. I think it's like 4-3 right now. And I don't know what other games are on, to be honest.
I believe,
Oh, CWC and DLTW.
yeah, CWC is down 1 against 3 currently, and they just used a repeat as well. Another nice game that will start soon will be Immortals versus Death Row in 30 minutes.
Oh yeah, no, I'm excited. Excited for that game.
I believe you also want to cast that, right? If the game ends relatively soon.
I mean, it's 6 to 5. I don't think we'll get through 4 games in like half an hour.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no. And then knowing me, after this, I'm probably gonna find a way to yell at Soup because I'm upset that I wasn't casting.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
He's still offline, so
Yeah.
certainly blanking on the co-cast with you.
Yeah.
Thankfully, it wasn't as busy today, so I could just cast, take the time, and get into the good old casting.
Yeah, no, casting's always enjoyable if you ask me.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
it's just another thing to add to the boring meta, so to say. We had this meta for so long.
Yes, I agree.
Victor ending on the same board we've seen quite often from him from now.
Yeah.
Proving to be a very good first turn board. Pixie setting up the draw, but this time no back row.
No.
As opposed to the other times.
Yeah, this might be one of the few times where you see him actually get a close potentially.
Yeah, after already having established the board, there's not much you can do. You just have to rely on the back row, I suppose. One of them having to be the finish to deny the Raikiri with a nice Prisma finish. And we'll see a second.
Wow.
And because the face down monster is still in defense position, he'll have to waste another turn trying to get rid of the Zephyros, but the thing is, he won't really be able to get rid of either Synchro monsters regardless. So he's gonna have to rely on Zephyros for now. Until he gets a close, I assume.
The funniest part here is that essentially the Saber player just wins. Like, unless like we see Victor Lee come out with Cosmic Cyclones, he honestly could sit here like this for like I don't know how long. But Necro Valley, Necro Valley might steal this away for him. Hardcore.
Yeah, that's rough. Because now there's only gonna be only one back row spot, and he can't really play Floodgate. It's no Cosmic Cyclone either. No Purgatrio, no nothing pretty much. Like, even with a clogged board, at some point Victor Lee will get rid of his monsters. Unless he's setting up a Coliga or a Cositus.
Yeah, Cositus is okay against
Blackwings.
Yes, against Blackwings. What really sucks here is just that you need to out that Necro because Purgatrio is honestly your biggest win con.
Yeah. I'm thinking of ways that... never mind. I was saying that if not Cosmic Cyclone, then what else? And there was pretty much nothing else.
Yeah, no.
He removes the chain from Pixie to destroy his own Raikiri. And potentially go into Hawk Cho if he chooses to do so.
Yeah.
Or Chidori to get over the...
Yes,
Cross
Chidori is the
hitters.
proper play here, yeah. Because he has no real way to protect it currently. So yeah, this is a... Wait, no, that's not even lethal. What the?
It's not, but at the very least he gets him in... okay. He gives him the Destiny Draw, but... what can Destiny Draw even do, honestly?
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're just back in the position where he just goes for the Molly who flips.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, I just hope the graveyard isn't big. I don't know, I'm never a fan of getting free D-draw. Just out of preference, so...
Yeah, there's things that they could be playing that could be extremely game-winning against these kinds of boards.
Yeah. Like, imagine if he, like... Let's say he has Concentrating Current. Imagine if he does lap Concentrating Current play and does it over the Gale. That could be lethal.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know these things. You have to, like, really take a look into it. Like, the field spell is going to play a big factor here in terms of what his boosts are.
It turns off unending, making it over no matter what.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Alright,
Well,
so
I
just,
guess he could have also played Twister.
Yeah, so there's lap.
And it's face down.
Yeah, yeah.
The idea with the Concentrating Current could have been so insane. But
No, imagine...
sadly he had only a 200 attack boost off of it, so that's what? 623, that's 29. Oh, that's exactly lethal actually.
Yes! See?
Yeah.
He has a Fiendish back here. Yep, told you. There it is. Fiendish on the Chidori, so now he can't get over. So now imagine Concentrating Current. 29-13, yeah. So he de-drew for this instead of the Concentrating.
And now there's also one back row to fear off.
Yes. So now Victor needs another CC.
Yeah.
Whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah. It is how it is. Yeah, I don't know how we can come back from this. Aside from the very specific scenario described earlier. And even then, it could have been won a turn ago, I suppose.
Yeah. See, no one ever wants to do math, but math is so helpful. Learn your numbers, boys. I don't know them all, but learn most of them if you can.
Yeah. And thankfully it's just additions and subtractions, it's not like, I don't know. What are they called in English? I don't know, I'm blanking. Integrals and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. Shit. I don't know. So lap is going in the gate. No searching for you. Gale can just lower this bad boy though. So
Yeah, and that's just lethal on board.
yeah. Good
Chris
night.
not even needed.
Now there's delay.
Alright, I guess it was needed.
No, there's no time for it. Like, Why didn't you surfers? They're concentrating.
Well, that's assuming if he played it.
Dude, if you don't play concentrating current in Team Wars, you are insane. Oh
yeah, he's missing out.
Yeah, no,
on some cheesy wins.
No, you are crazy.
Victor Lee 4-1 right now.
Oh my gosh, streak wings are insane.
Yeah, once he gets going, he doesn't stop.
Yeah. Definitely a rip, man.
No card saved him at 600 with Necro, except for a potential concentrating current, but don't know if he plays it. Yeah. Most likely not, since he didn't, since he couldn't afford to see it. Stronger than steel, harder than the sun, Victor won't stop till he gets the job done. It's so ironic when the other team uses your motto.
To be honest.
That's just another level of disrespect.
Yeah, Divine's getting a little ahead of themselves. But, I mean, after a few seasons of being at the bottom, I mean, who can blame them?
Yeah, and it goes both ways as well. Like, Phoenix, after a few seasons of being only at the top.
Yeah.
Sadly, 2-5 could be 2-6. So only realistically looking at getting as many around wins off from Divine. That, or they could still come back with only 3 decks, one of them being Dark Magicians. They still have apps in the back, which is what's intriguing actually.
Yeah,
apps is more known for playing the janky decks, I suppose.
I've never actually
but I don't know if he plays them in Team Wars.
I don't even know. I've never seen apps play, so this is all new to me.
Thinking about it, I haven't seen apps either to play, I think.
Yeah.
This season at the very least.
Yeah, apparently apps is pretty good, so.
Yeah, for sure. Circle didn't even do a huge dent.
Yeah, no. Black Wings. Oh, just going for port damage. I guess we're playing into second navigation.
No delay, sadly. Or fortunately, I suppose, depending on which side you're on. Could still be the top deck Dark Magician, if the set card is a navigation. And the caster curse actually exists.
Told you, yeah, see, legit, nah, like...
I guess that's it. Unless the set card realistically does anything but the Navi from the grave.
Yeah, makes it okay.
Even the Herald. Is he gonna activate the Seal Tombs or something, or what? Just for the flex. Just like how back in the day people beat down on turn 1. Just to flex. Yeah. Victor Lee. Finally defeated.
And like that, he went, what, 4-2?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, good job from Victor, man. Good stuff, good stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Put this in a very winnable position. Like, he
Yeah.
got down a couple counter decks, and now makes room for the last two players to clean it up if they are allowed to.
Yeah.
One of them being Lucas or Luxa, which I believe is on the power ranking. So yeah, he's number 9. Having played in 5 matches, he won 16 total. That's an average of 3.2 wins per match. So yeah, he's the man.
Yeah, no, I first saw him when he streaked on CWC with Sabres going like 7 wins in. It's pretty bonkers.
Seems like the next player is gonna be HeyZZy. So they're keeping the best for last, I assume. Even though we just saw Victory play.
Yeah.
Or perhaps HeyZZy has a better counter deck, which he may just have, seeing that Zane Truesdale could be an indication of Cyber Dragons. Adding Navi with the 2 sets. Core more than ideal here. Cosmics more than ideal.
Yeah, no, he's got a few options.
Yeah, for sure. There's one of them. Doesn't hit the Navi though, but doesn't matter. Because he's got a second. Seems like it's active though, so
yeah.
at the very least, it buys him another turn.
Yeah, so it could be good here. Putting everything in attack, interesting. Clearly does not care about the potential damage that can come from a Twin Dragon if it does choose to come out. Alright, well, I looked away for 2 seconds and I just saw that he got Trinity crushed. So yeah, you lost. Rip. Alright, right now, so it looks like right now HeyZZy going to go ahead and take that. I believe that was HeyZZy, correct? Yes, that was HeyZZy. So HeyZZy's going to put it up 8-6. Talk about a god hand. Yeah, no, I definitely agree. Divine Destiny 97. Nonetheless, right now, 8-6. Looks like this is going back in favor of Divine right now. Only 2 more here for our boys if they want to go ahead and kind of get set up. Imagining opening 2cc double mask. Yeah, man. What's up, PP? Good to see you, bro. I guess my question is, what does Phoenix have as their last 2 decks here? Like, I don't even know. AP Valtherus? Dude, I didn't even know you still were around. Jesus. Where have you been? Good to see you, though. Man, I'm extremely thirsty this morning, my friends. It is very bad. I'm gonna Google how to stop being so thirsty, but you know, I feel like Urban Dictionary is gonna make fun of me. Alright, I looked up why I'm always thirsty, and according to nhInsform.scott, it's because I have diabetes. Question mark? I don't even know about that one, kid.
Duel.
Alright, looks like we're gonna see some heroes versus some E-Saber action, if I'm correct now. Apps 4.0 now, so whatever. I've never seen Apps play before, so I'm very curious to see how it kind of turns out. I know that Apps is a very knowledgeable player. In all honesty, Apps definitely. I've seen a lot of coaches, and I'm pretty good friends with a lot of people on Phoenix, and everyone seems to have very high praise of Apps. I mean, Apps clearly, I mean, being the coach for Phoenix for I don't know how many seasons, all the work he's put into. If he's done everything that I anticipate or really hear or would expect of a coach, I would say he definitely is definitely one of the best coaches. Like low-key thinking about it, if you guys can validate this for me, like Apps is like, you could toss him in like the Taha conversations. Even Ash is a new coach on X Hunters. I mean, I've only been there for a little bit, but Ash is pretty solid so far. So yeah, no, I can definitely see people like that being tossed up there for all the great work that they're doing. But yeah, what's up, homie? Good to see you, Ash. Yo, Luna Lights! Yo, yes, sir. Yes, sir, Luna Lights. Oh my goodness. See, you guys sleep. Sleep on Luna Lights. Stop sleeping. Oh my god, use Martin's effect. Send that bad boy back to hand. We could see a fusion. You love to see it. You love to see it. And here comes the fusion. Is he gonna go into the cat or is he gonna go into the other? He goes into cat. Cat Dancer, solid option. Because now he can use Emerald's effect. He can bring back the Yellow Martin, and then after that he can tribute it off. Then he can attack 4 times, doing 400 damage. And to top it all off, he can get this bad boy back in the graveyard and keep recycling that effect. Nice job. But I don't know what 400 damage is going to do for you right here. But big PP only. See, look at that. Right back in the graveyard. Keeps that recycling process going. So busted. So let's go ahead and see them big boy pokes. 400 in total. 100 damage. Oop. Increase gonna come out too because of the damage he took. 100. The delay. Oop. Cat Dancer's effect activates one more. Dude, if you click on Cat Dancer, dude, its artwork is actually pretty nice. I actually never really paid attention to it. And you have to understand, I love Luna Lights. I played them heavily, dude. Like, I remember the first time I played Luna Lights, bro, and I was like topping. Dude, I won a tournament with Luna Lights. Yeah, dude. Dude, this deck was so nice. It's just so fun, dude. Low-key, I should get back into this deck. Maybe I should play this on ladder, because I need to get Cog still. How many days until this month ends? Oh, only 2? Yeah, we gotta hit Cog soon. Well, I don't know about that, Buns. We have to see what happens first. Because here's the bigger issue. Oh, yeah, wait, no. If he goes Trinity, 25. 25. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, yeah, no, he's screwed, actually. I just thought about that. Yeah, no. That's Ripper Rooney. He's probably going to send the Celeste right now, and then after that, use Vine's Effect Banish, get out the Poly, go Trinity, and then he still has a normal summon too. It's pretty nutty. Yeah, your boy needs to have that Karibo. Because, like, the thing about Luna Lights is it's cool that you can, like, send from the deck if your opponent has a fusion on board, but there's been no fusions yet. So my boy Apps needs that those Karibos a few times. Yeah, there's the Poly. Also, why does your hand not reshuffle after you use Poly? I'd prefer if it did that. Adoration. Oh, Stratos from someone. No, he's playing around. I mean, he can target it because there's no red fox or whatever in the grave. $22, $18. That's 4K. Ouch. Yeah. Yeah, there he is. Now he's back. Alright, so now he can fuse from the graveyard. I mean, from the deck. So we could easily see a Fox Send swing over. Like, dude, he could... this is a weird spot. Now he can bounce. Dude, if this man has the fusion, he's gonna get the bounce. He's gonna get the discard, add one to hand. And he had another Martin, so he's gonna get the fusion. And he's gonna get the bounce. Dude, Luna smackers. In a dark world like today, all we need is a little light. Some Luna lights. Put that bad boy in defense. Yeah. Alright, yeah. We chilling. So... yeah, no, he wins here. Or could potentially, I should say. We gotta think how he's gonna do this. Does he have a Poly? Does Apps play a Poly? Because that is what's going to do it for him. Because this being low at 1200 kind of unsecured it for him, unfortunately. If he was at 1200, you could be like, oh yeah, no, he's lit. But we don't know that. Because let's take a look here. This is a threat. I don't know his attack though. not defense. So, what do you need to be that off? Like, he does play poly. Oh, yeah, there it is. Good night. Good night. Use that. Use the cat dancer and a card from hand. Tribute off that Martin. Swing, swing. Clear, clear. Blah, blah, blah. Nice. 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 Yeah, nah. There it is. Alright, all we need is get some lettuce, some meat, some cheese. I mean, you can call it a burrito, whatever you want, but I call this a wrap. Get it? But nah, dude, it's over. Like, great plays from Apps. That Sphere Karibo literally won him the game, and he executed perfectly. He had everything in hand, using the polymerization, allowing himself to go ahead and know that there would be a mass change right there, forcing it out. Poggers. I like the heart too, by the way. Good stuff, Apps. So now it is still 8-7 in favor of Divine. However, looks like HeyZZy coming back pretty quick here. Luna Lights, man.
Duel.
Alright, so right now we're gonna see, is this Shiranui? I think this is Shiranui. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Shiranui. Alright, and they're thonking, but Luna Lights are going first here, so... Yo, he just passed! What? Huh? Oh, I know what he's doing. He's an animal. Nice Apps. Alright, broken. Alright, no, Ballista thingy set, blah blah blah. Yeah, basic reads. I think our Luna Light player was trying to see if our opponent would go into the turn 1 synchro and use the huge rotate, blah blah blah. So a lot of things could happen here. But getting off that Emerald Bird. And the best part is about Luna Lights is literally knowing the fact that essentially once they're destroyed, whatever, they have so many effects from the graveyard to re-special summon themselves or another Luna Light monster. It's so nice. So he adds the fusion to hand. Looks like potentially could just be chilling here. Alright, and looks like he is going to activate the Luna Light Fusion. Dude, he's going all three. Sends Crimson, Emerald, Luna Light Martin. Big beefy boy. Gonna bring a boy back on board. And now can't even be targeted because of Martin. Nice. Bye-bye, Spectral. Destiny, what are penguins? I don't know what a penguin is. Like the animal? Max the Clapper K? Who are you? Well, he's got level 6, level 8. He has a level 10 play. Yeah, no, he's got level 10. Wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, level 10, because level 10 doesn't even target. Alright, so... yeah, so my main has level 10. Very good top deck from that Solitaire. Didn't even use the effect level 8, not even gonna matter here. So Big Boy, Sun Blaga, or Saga, whatever you want to call it, you know, for the jokes. Like, normally Martin's such a good card, but again, the fact that it does not target makes it so beefy here. Wait, what the? Why did you... Actually, no. Very smart, actually. Hold on, I got a little haste on that one, I'm not gonna lie. So he sent only one back instead of destroying the Martin. Because 1, he did not want to prompt D-draw for his opponent. 2, he knew the effect of Martin would allow him to get up another fusion if it was destroyed by card effect. Very good there. So, shoot, I almost called out a bad play. Good thing I didn't say anything. But nah, good stuff so far right now. Looks like HeyZZy right now playing this game very, very well. But Apps clearly is putting the pressure on him. I mean, who would have thought that Lunalight would be the one putting on pressure? So it looks like, again, we will be seeing another Lunalight Emerald coming on board. So it looks like we just saw the normal summon. There were no discards, no draws. So it looks like we will be seeing another Lunalight Fusion coming out here. So it looks like right now we could be seeing another Crimson coming out. Yes, he does. Sends the Lunalight Crimson. Potentially looking to see if there's any floodgates or anything back there. So now that oh, he's got lethal. He's got lethal. Puts that to 0. Gonna be able to tribute off that Crimson Fox. Dude. You know it sucks? This has to be a Ballista back here for him to live. Ballista or Kariba. Without any of those 2 cards, there is nothing he can do, essentially. So he does not want 2 Crimsons in the graveyard, so he knows that only one of them can target. Oh my goodness. And he's using Saber Dancer's effect to get even more beefy. Dude, this guy. I think he could have done it. Does he have a poly? Wait, no, he can just stop that targeting though. Yeah, so he didn't play around Double Fiendish. No! Double Fiendish stopped you! No! No, you could have won! You were chosen! No! Apps! You were chosen! Oh man. Oh man, that's... oh man. So what does he do now? He goes into level 8. What do you even banish here? You banish your level 2? Like, what do you... Now you just do some damage? Do you even want to clear that? Yeah, I mean, I guess that's fine. Is Crimson once per turn? I don't recall. Let me remember. If this card is, you can target one. No, it's not once per turn. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's not once per turn. Crimson's not once per turn. Yeah, no, Crimson's not once per turn. So if Abs had legit kept both those Crimsons there, Abs would have won. That's I guess, I don't know. I have to kind of think around the bigger picture here, because I will say I am personally confused as to why they kind of didn't tribute off the Martin. Maybe they wanted to get more use knowing it'd be banished, but it's banished anyway. But nonetheless, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything. Oh well, they just passed, so I would assume that there's some Karibos coming out of my boy's hand. Oh. Yeah, oh. That's definitely gonna go through. And that plays around D-draw. This push is lethal. Alright, now reveal second Karibo for the one time. Low key, are they not running Kite Roads anymore in the builds like this? And even though there's 2 back row, we legit could see. Oh wait, no, D-Draw does prop because he took 2k damage. Oh my god. Oh my god. I forgot already. He took 2k damage. Hey, True Nade Sack could be a thing. No, it also could be a thing. I thought we could have maybe seen like a bunny bounce, you know? Like some bunny bounce. Alright, send your last 2 foxes right now. Send fox from hand, send fox from graveyard. I mean, from, not graveyard, deck. Hand and deck right now. Come on, hand and deck. We need to see it. Hand and deck. Hand and deck. Please show us the pogness. Oh, rip. Oh, wait, is that all 3? Yeah, he's going to Saber Dancer. Jeez, man. Bounce. Ooh, I mean, he's not big enough to get over this. I mean, Luna Light's low-key could deck out. It'd be kind of hard, though, in my opinion. Dude, that sucks. That's not even lethal. So that's actually insane. 4,800 attack to the face is not lethal. That's insane. Okay. Archfiend. So now we just stalling out here. But what sucks is that literally was his last, Dude! What is that set card? What is that set? No. No, he's not clogging himself. It's the needle. That's what I thought. Because needle doesn't target. Oh my gosh, open field. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. I thought there was a needle. I legit was like, the minute I saw Archfiend come out and I saw that top deck, I said, no way. No fucking way. No way. Come on, dude. Alright, let's get into this last game. One more, pal. Alright, Crystons. I didn't even know Apps plays Crystons, actually. I had no idea. Well, Lancia. Okay. Okay, dude. Alright, Victor Lee. Yes, real. Yes, Lee. We all love Luna Lights. Victor Lee showing his respect to his opponents as always. Great man. Alright, so despite getting hit with that Lancia, we still are seeing some pretty decent plays, in my opinion, coming out from Apps currently, despite being hard countered by that, so... no Serenity. It's an okay play. It's not the best, however. Turn 1 Lancia is fine if you're just looking to slow them down, but granted, Apps did legitimately have a Divestern, a Smiger, and a Self. So, I mean, he had plenty of other plays outside of that. If legit his only play was to scrap and send Divestern and then banish Divestern and get the Self, that was one thing. But the fact that he had the Sulfonier in hand is what gave him the ability to honestly make so many good plays still. And now that he was able to get off the Metrics here, the Metrics is going to allow him to kind of continue that process. Because when a Metrics is destroyed, you can special summon a Crystron monster from the graveyard, which is going to allow him to essentially go back into another Amatrix, Sand Destroyer, or etc. But now that Lance has been used for the second time now, it is stopping him. He won't be able to get off that Western search. He won't be able to get off that Smiger search. Many things. Many things. You can if you want to, but again, I mean, it all just depends on what you're waiting for. And with a board like this currently coming from our Crystron player, where is the Quarion room? But yes, no, you typically do use it on the Quarion, yes. Especially Well, it also depends. If your opponent doesn't have any quick plays like Cosmic Cyclone or a Lance, then you can honestly not use it and just save it on a Fiendish. Like, you have options. But right now, I will say this. Our sheer new player, Curly Brick, like, it's clearly just, that's just it. Like, they're not doing anything major. Now, Abs can just push for 2,500 attack directly, considering how essentially it's open flip. Oh, he can push for lethal. My god. Alright, Fiendish number 1. Yep, told you. There's that. That locks that. Sucks, however, because the Paraturtle Turtle will allow him to kind of clear some space. Gonna lock that bad boy up. Probably gonna take this hit, I would assume. Yeah, he does take that hit. Nice. Alright, so the Solitaire is going to come out right now, which is going to allow him to thin out the deck a little bit to get the Spectral Sword, etc. Serenity, why do I always see you in chat but never playing games? I saw you play books last week, but that was like it. I haven't seen you in like forever. You should play more games. Be very entertaining to watch, so I think people will enjoy that. 2 back row. Yeah, he's gonna just clear up space now. Yeah, what? I mean, he's gonna do it on himself, so it's gonna go as like a cost, so we can't stop it. So now we're probably gonna see a Sam Destroy, I would assume. Yeah, Sam D probably is gonna come out right now, I would assume. And no, it sucks. I figured there'd be a needling. So there's a needling, that's fine. But what there is not is a Lancia. So now our Crestbound player has a free Divestment Search, a free Impact Edition. There is no Turtle effect. Turtle. There's no turtle effect. I'm just gonna say turtle. There's no turtle effect because he already used the pop. The Sulfonair will come back in attack position now too, due to the Amatrix effect, because Amatrix effect does activate in the graveyard. So yeah, no. So now he just adds another card to hand as the impact. So now the Chris Brown player is essentially like in a winning position, like 100%. And we know that their back row is very limited. So yep, that is GG. So App's gonna bring it up 8 to 9, still in favor of Divine. So Divine currently right now looking to get their last player coming in right now, if I believe correct. And looks like their last player is going to be Luxa. So it looks like Luxa is going to be coming to the table here. So it looks like we get to see if they can close it out for us. Alright, boys. I need you guys to let me know in the chat who you're rooting for. Are you guys rooting for Divine so they can continue their potential run at making playoffs here, or are you rooting for Phoenix to at least try to end the season respectably with some strong victories? Are you rooting for the cute girl apps that just so happens to potentially be a boy, and hopefully that may or may not bother you? Or you're rooting for Luxa, the guy who streaked that one time with that one deck and somehow got on the board. Let me know. Alright, so Luxa to... How long has Luxa been with Divine? I feel like since it's been like the beginning, probably low-key. I don't even know.
Duel.
So I believe this is Sabers, which makes sense. He is a Saber deck player, so... Turn one Malehu after a very brick looking like hand coming from our restaurant player, in my opinion. I mean, only 2 sets, but dude, 1 set pass looks like trying to poke for that 1900 here, and I'm gonna be surprised if this does not go through. Looks like it opts too. Dude, set pass, man. Jesus. Fell while season Vickley, yeah. Yeah, no, that's unfortunate for maps, man. A break. Destiny, you got added like last week. Why have you not played the game yet? Oh, Alistair off the top. Jeez Louise. Alright, so are we gonna see a Casitas here? We're gonna see a perk. I'd assume a perk here. If we don't see a perk here, I think he's not good. Well, I mean, yeah, we all know that. Yeah. He sent the water. Why not send the another dark first? Whatever. Wait, yo. Did he not even change it to fire? What? No. Why? Why was he not pierced? What are you playing around? Fiendish Chain? Whatever. Dude. Okay. Ballista face down. Show it. Oh, dude, Citry, man. That's tough. Alright, yeah, there it is. Alright, yeah, GG. Super unfortunate. Well. And like that, Divine goes ahead and takes it over Phoenix with a 10-8 score. Congrats to Divine for doing a fantastic job today as they continue their playoff run, their first ever playoff run in Team Wars history for the previously founded team. Congrats to Phoenix. I know they had a lot of good performances, such as Apps going 2-2, T-Nobs going 2, and Godfather being definitely the top player on their side, going 3-2. Very, very good. But shout out to the overall MVP, Victor Lee. I mean, would you be surprised of all people to even have such a phenomenal record going 4-2 with SAC winning? So, congratulations to both teams, of course. Congratulations to Divine, most of all. Thank you to HeyZZy for streaming this for me to allow me to cast. I greatly appreciate it. Very glad that you guys came in here and watched this match. I hope you all enjoyed it nonetheless. But outside of that, everything else should be good. I have no plan to interview anyone, so I'm gonna leave now. Goodbye.
Somebody better stop Itachi. He's heating up. He's heating up. Fan that, man. You can't. You guys are letting him get out of control there. He's already taken 3 lives. An explosive Cyber Dragon turn game 1. An explosive Shiranui game 3, I think, for him, because he lost in the second game. And then this one, another explosive Shiranui explosion on Dark Magician. DM face down play is just a brick, yeah. It's Dark Magician's a bit of a double-edged sword sometimes, because it's a very strong deck. It has one of the most explosive early game plays in the game currently, and you know, you wanted to you